although I almost always prefer a skill building induction, if I have somebody who's very visual, I can use a classic visualization as an induction into hypnosis. So I want to simply go through that just to show you that there are alternatives. But I'd really like you, as you're learning hypnosis, to really begin focusing on the skill building hypnosis. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking the induction I'm about to demonstrate with Sheila now, which is very visual in nature, and actually integrating it into either the deepening techniques or into the induction with the skill building induction. But I do want to cover a purely visual induction because I think it's important to recognize that this is a predominant strategy that we can use with clients as well. So, Sheila, are you ready to experience hypnosis one more time?
I am.
Awesome. Always get permission and consent. By the way, also, you notice for the video, I'm sitting close to Sheila. I'm normally not sitting this close to my clients. Um, I'm not touching Sheila at all. I don't touch my clients during any of my sessions with my clients. There are probably a few exceptions to that. If I am going to touch a client, I'm going to tell them before we do the session how I'm going to touch them, why I'm going to touch them, and ask for consent to touch them. But again, for most clients, I'm probably not going to be having any kind of physical interaction with them. And I'm probably not going to be in their personal space either. I'm going to be off in my own space with an appropriate boundary space between us. But I've gotten permission again to go through this process. So fantastic. And Sheila, what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on visualization because I know that visualization is one of your strengths. So go ahead and uncross the legs. And she cannot put the recliner up because I'm sitting too close to her. Most of my clients actually choose to recline in the chair. And that's actually most comfortable for most people. And so you're really good at visualization, you have a creative mind, and that's awesome. So what I'd like you to do, Sheila, is bring all of your attention over to the far wall. Again, I almost always begin all sessions with eye fixation. And really this is step one in the process of getting, having the opportunity to experience hypnosis. Really learning that you can focus your attention anywhere that's important to you. And as you focus on that spot, you'll notice the eyelids get a little bit tired. That's just from staring at a spot for a period of time. And so go ahead and close the eyes down now. And with the eyes closed down and using that creative part of the mind, imagine you're outside on a perfect day in a perfect place. Maybe a place you've been before, or maybe a place you would like to go, or maybe even a place of your own creation. And imagine being outside underneath a clear blue sky in a perfect place of your own creation. Are you able to create that image in your mind? To see yourself, to see the sky, and the things around you in this wonderful place? Perfect. And as you breathe in and breathe out, with each breath, let the breath become smooth and rhythmic. And notice the heart rate becoming calm and regular. And as you breathe in and breathe out, with each breath, allow yourself to relax even further into this experience of hypnosis. And imagine now, in this perfect place, the clear blue sky, one single white puffy cloud floating leisurely and lazily across the sky. And as it moves off towards the horizon, getting smaller and smaller as it moves off towards the horizon, there will come a point where it disappears completely. And follow this puffy cloud as it moves across the horizon and eventually disappears. And at that point, allow yourself to enter fully into a state of deep relaxation, serenity, calm, and peace. A resource state we call hypnosis. And as you continue to breathe in and breathe out, enjoy the creative part of the mind. That part of the mind that has created that imagery of you in this wonderful place. Recognizing that we could develop this, that we could go further, that we could deepen the trance experience, teach specific skills. But that because this is only a demonstration, you'll pay attention to the air around you, the chair below you, my voice, and be ready when I count to 3 to open the eyes, feeling fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Opening the eyes, feeling fantastic. Yeah. See, that's actually a genuine, real smile, so that's really cool. Now, again, that was a very short process, but of visualization. What did it feel like to just focus on the visualization? Was it easy for you? Did you create a place you've been to before, or a place you'd like to go, or a place of your own creation? Which was it?
A place I would like to go.
Okay. And where is that place?
The beach.
Okay.
So definitely have that cloud.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you'll hear the hypnotist giving specific suggestions. Imagine you're on a beach. You can feel the sand below you. I prefer not to become specific with my client, letting them come up in their own mind with whatever's important, whether it's a beach or whether it's mountains or whether it's, a cave. I don't know. Somebody might like a cave. Different people have a different place they'd like to go. Some people have a recollection of a wonderful place they've been to before. Mm-hmm. For me, it was always South Padre Island when I was a kid, and that's that place I can go to. And some people, it's a place they'd like to go. And for others, they haven't been anywhere wonderful and they can't even think of where they want to go, but they're able to create something meaningful in their own mind. And so visualization is a strategy for inducing hypnosis or deepening trance. I did in the previous video a number count deepener, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're breaking up deepener as if it is something different than induction while we're learning hypnosis. But I often will use this puffy white cloud visualization rather than a number count as my deepening technique when I'm working with clients. Again, another demonstration of another process that you can integrate with the previous learnings to really help guide a person into a resource state that we call hypnosis.